into it. You know what I mean? But it ain't really like, I don't really be entertaining like that for real. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really be entertaining like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? But what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man, Jay Willie Silly, man. AKA Mr. Take It Easy. Before you end up like bees, man, make sure y'all follow my Twitch, man. Subscribe to my second channel. Everything you know about your boy Jay, it's in the description down below. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm good on Snarp though, you know what I'm saying? But we got the Netflix kid who actually made it. Last Chance U, man. I'm in my boy Bruce. You know what I'm saying? Last Chance U. You know, you had Spencer Rattler. I think Spencer Rattler was on Last Chance U. Got a couple guys that was on Last Chance U, you feel me? But it's crazy to see how many talented players, you know, will never make the NFL. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to see that, you know? There's a lot of talented players, you know, not meeting the academic requirements. You know what I mean? Getting in trouble in school, getting in trouble with life. You know, Last Chance U really showed you the talent. You know what I'm saying? The talent, you feel me? So, you know, like I said, man, long live my man's Coach Beam. I did a video about Coach Beam, Laney High School, Laney College legend. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Coach Beam, the suspect has been arrested. You know, he said Coach Beam put witchcraft on him. That's the rumor around the street. They say he's battling mental health. You know, everybody's battling mental health when they get caught for a murder. You know what I'm saying? That's what everybody try to use that for an excuse, bro. But nobody's finna buy that. You know what I'm saying? But long live my man, Coach Beam. You know, shout out to JB. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the coaches, man. You know, Last Chance U, you feel me? My gosh.
Last Chance U, a show on Netflix where kids fight for their life.
Oh, you right here, bro?
Last Chance U, a show on Netflix where
I knew you weren't gonna make it. What's your name, Malik? Oh man, I knew bro right here wasn't gonna make it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, he one of them kids, bro, I would have had to really put hands on. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you was the most uncoachable kid I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? I knew you weren't gonna make it. Oh, I wasn't even surprised, bro, when you didn't make it to the league. Players like you just don't make it. You think you was just, bro, y'all, if y'all remember this man right here, man, like, bro was uncoachable. You know what I'm saying? Like, had the attitude, but I'm like, boy, I would have had to put hands on bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
kids fight for their last shot at the NFL. But hidden in that show was one kid who actually made it. And when I say made it, I mean first round pick made it. So how did he end up on Last Chance U? To find out, we gotta go back to Eden Prairie, Minnesota, when Jermaine Johnson was a monster.
Senior year, I was pretty good. I think I was like the #1 ranked player in Minnesota.
You'd think schools would be drooling all over him, but in fact, he had 0 offers. Not because of his talent, but because of one number, a 1.9 GPA.
I was just lazy and I didn't get it handled in the classroom.
And I be saying that. And I be saying that. And I be saying that, gang. You feel me? Hey, whatever your name is, Bori. Hey, Bori, bro. B. Roy, whatever your name is, gang. Seen you troll before. You said cap. Man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your name is, gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. Give you a warning, bro. I ain't gonna give you another warning, bro. Stop playing on me, bro. You know what I mean? That's the last thing I'm gonna say to you, bro. You know, I can already tell you one of them trollers, gang. I'll get you out of here. And you ain't gotta care. I don't care either. Make another account like a little good boy. But stop playing on me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real. Whatever your name, Perk13. I think I banned you before. I will ban you again. Just shut the freak up like a little good boy. You know what I'm saying? And watch the stream, man. It's not gonna end up good for you, bro. You're gonna get terminated. You know what I'm saying? So just shut up and watch the stream, man. You know what I mean? That's the best thing for you to do, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I was saying, man, about real deal athletes. He had a 1.9 GPA. You know what I mean? Like, dude, being lazy, not wanting to go to class, not caring about a dang thing. It's a lot of cats out there like that. 1.9 GPA, but the #1 player in Minnesota.
Priority for me, and mom I apologize for that.
And because of that, he couldn't go D1 until one coach called. It was a junior college, and the coach was driving up.
That on my label, that's me. I'm in it. What's he eat? I'm in it. Full trade.
I'm not doing that. That's like admitting defeat and all that in my head at the time.
But that coach wasn't just any coach. That was Jason
Brown. That on my label, that's me. I'm in it with the key. I'm in it. Hey, this man right here. Hey, what y'all know about Brown? Brown was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, Brown was overly crazy. I'm gonna keep it a busky with you. I don't know what the heck Brown was on. Brown was crazy.
That in my head at the time.
But that coach wasn't just any coach. That was Jason Brown.
Jason Brown.
You're a god in these motherfuckers. Shut the fuck up, man. Take your ass home. You sorry motherfucker. You bitch. Get out, you fat fuck.
He was just like, trust me, and if you trust me and just be yourself, you'll be able to choose wherever you want to go.
Jermaine joined Independence Community College in Kansas, a tiny town with barely 8,000 people. But that little town was about to become famous because Netflix.
That's Coach John Bean.
8,000 people. But that little town was about to become.
That John Bean right there. Long live my man John Bean. He just got shot and killed like at least I think 4 days ago. You know what I'm saying? But shout out my boy John Bean. Long live my man John Bean, man.
Famous because
Netflix
Coach
John
was
Bean
cover the team with their series Last Chance U, a documentary that follows JUCO players fighting for one final shot at their dreams. Guys who have D1 talent but are held back by grades, ego, or bad decisions. And now, Jermaine Johnson was one of them.
But when I got here, it was just like, this is a stepping stone. This is my trampoline into where I'm supposed to be.
From game one, Jermaine took over.
I remember I had like a strip sack. I had like another sack. And it's my first game. I was a little nervous. These guys are old. Like, you playing 22-year-olds with ankle monitors on. I was a little nervous.
He was making big plays in big moments. He finished his freshman season with 8 sacks, 5 TFLs, and 3 forced fumbles, helping Independence win its first conference championship in 40 years. The series were a success, so Netflix came back for a second season. But this time, Jermaine Johnson wasn't a secret anymore.
Jermaine Johnson, rated as the #1 overall junior college player in the country.
There's not another player on their country like Jermaine Johnson. There's just not.
Netflix found gold. The #1 player in the country wasn't their series, but if you actually watch it, you barely see Jermaine, and that's exactly how he wanted it.
I wasn't really in it much by choice. I seen kind of how some of the other, like from the other seasons were portrayed. I mean, it's a show at the end of the day, right? So they're gonna pay attention to anything good or bad, and I didn't want to leave that perception of who I am up to a show.
But in the recruiting world, he was a superstar, especially because his second season, he played even better. Off the field.
Hey man, long live Jada Youngin too, man. There's so much talent that died, bro. I don't even listen to that type of music, man. You know what I'm saying anymore, you feel me? But, you know, like I said, man, RP Jada Youngin, man. You know what I'm saying? That right there was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dang, Jada Youngin, man. There's a whole lot of talent in the graveyard, man. Whole lot of talent in the graveyard, you feel me? But nah, though, man, what you said was true, A. Watts. Hey, I talk about it all the time, A. Watts, bro. You know what I mean? I say it all the time. I'm like, hey, it's a whole lot of players. And Jalen, you know, the Johnsons, you feel me? He just, you know, he just the one that took it serious, took advantage of his opportunity. But you still had a lot of D1 talented players, bro, that still went to JUCO and still started BSing. You know what I'm saying? Still started BSing. You feel me? And just never made it, bro. And you know, what if Johnson would have never made it to the NFL? You feel me? That's what I be trying to tell people, bro. NFL players are not the best players in the world, bro. They're the ones who got lucky. You know what I mean? They're the ones who got lucky, and they're the one, you know what I'm saying, who kept their head on straight. It's so many people that's not in the NFL, bro, that's better than NFL players. I don't know how to say it for you. You know what I mean? It's so many people that's not in the NBA that's better than NBA players. Like, just think about it, y'all. In the NBA, bro, our top 5 players are not even American. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. What other Luka Doncic do we have out there? What other Nikola Jokic that we have out there that we don't know about? In the world, you telling me that these players are the best in the world out of 1 billion? These the best players in the world? You gotta have a closed mind to think like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a closed mind to think like that, thinking that these the best players in the world. Bro, you talking about the world, bro. The world? No, these the best players that's known. You know what I'm saying? That people know. You feel me? But I will never, do y'all ever hear me saying this the best running back in the world? Please. Somebody out there better than Jahmyr Gibbs. Somebody out there better than Josh Jacobs. There's somebody out there better than Tom Brady. Somebody out there can throw a ball better than Tom Brady. He just didn't keep his head on straight. Just think about it, y'all. That's why I was trying to tell y'all. US think that they got all the talent in the world. 5 overseas play. You got the Greek Freak. You got Nikola Jokic. You got SGA. You got freaking Luka Doncic. You got all these overseas players, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. How many overseas cats? How many people in this world that's not known that got the talent to be in the NFL or NBA, man?
Performing too. He got his grades up to a 3.5 GPA, and now the offers were flying in.
Coach Brown didn't lie. I could have went anywhere I wanted to in the country. It was as crazy as what you think.
Look at him, bro. And he didn't go this way. He didn't go this place because of grades. You know what I'm saying? He didn't go this place because of grades.
He got
Look
his
at this.
grades up to a 3.5 GPA, and now
Look at this. This is a kid that went to JUCO. Come on, bro.
Offers were flying.
Look at this. Look at this.
Coach Brown didn't lie. I could have went anywhere I wanted to in the country. It was as crazy as what you think it was. So much mail everywhere. Like, it was a crazy process.
Jermaine wanted to join the best of the best, so there was one program that stood out.
Kirby Smart and the Dogs have just received a commitment from the top-rated JUCO player in the country.
And no place like it. You know, when you see that G, you just, you know, you want to be a dog.
From JUCO to one of the best programs in the nation. A massive jump in competition, and he wasn't the only star there. Georgia's defensive line was absolutely stacked. Nolan Smith Jr., Trayvon
F them
Walker,
puppies, man.
Azeez Ojulari, all future NFL stars. So Jermaine had to prove he belonged. He had great plays, but his snaps were limited. In 14 games, he started in just 1 and finished the season with only 2.5 sacks. It wasn't the season he expected, but the next season, Jermaine came out swinging.
Pen girl, you can HMU. I don't want to cuddle and hate you.
Taken down in the backfield, Jermaine Johnson with the sack.
HMP, heard you got a girl going
Jermaine Johnson will get credit for the sack.
He had a sack 4 games in a row, but even then, Jermaine wasn't seeing consistent snaps. Georgia's depth was just unreal. Then came COVID, and his season was canceled. He refers to these 2 years as the low point of his career. He dreamed of the NFL, but with so little tape, the odds were against him. So Jermaine made the toughest decision of his life and entered the transfer portal.
I just want to show myself what I can do. And it's important that I show the NFL what I can do, because that's my end goal. That's where I want to go. And I can't do that off 20 out some plays a game. I can't get in the rhythm. I'm a pass rusher. I got to set things up.
It was a hard decision because obviously I love Georgia, bro. I chose them out of anybody. You know, I had a great time there. And
Jermaine's phone was blowing up. Every school wanted him. But after the first call, he heard enough.
Because Jermaine, listen, trust me, like, come to Florida State, you just be you. On and off the field, that was his pitch. You just be you.
Coming off a 3-6 season, FSU was never on his radar. But those
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. The transfer portal, you know what I'm saying? The transfer portal, man. You know what I'm saying? The transfer portal are gonna be stacked this year. You know what I mean? That's one thing I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? I'm not watching that Tommy New vid. That junk suck. I tried to. You know what I mean? You late to the stream, good little boy. You know what I'm saying? But just sit down like a little good little boy and just watch what's on this dang screen. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah, man, you know, freaking, you feel me? Forgot what I was saying, man. You know, but that transfer portal gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying? The transfer portal gonna be lit this year, man. A whole lot of people going in that transfer portal. But we need a kicker immediately. You know what I'm saying? We need a kicker immediately. You smack me in real life? Oh, don't make me laugh, kid. Don't make me laugh. Oh, my God.
Words were exactly what he was looking for. So Jermaine packed his bag and traveled to Tallahassee, Florida.
Oh, man. You're so funny.
He wasn't a rotational player. he was a leader.
Guy transfers from SEC to ACC because of a snap count. You know, you think that he probably wants to go do something against quote-unquote lesser competition. I wanted to show that wasn't the case, and I wanted to show I could dominate the best of the best.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down, and it is the transfer, Jermaine Johnson. Pressure, and Johnson gets him again. That is Jermaine Johnson's second sack.
Jermaine had a career-high 2 sacks and 2.5 tackles for loss. He was finally playing 70 snaps a game, and that's when he took over the ACC.
Dang. Oh my God.
Jermaine truly broke out, and his draft stock went through the roof.
What was the point where you were like, I'm going to be one of the top prospects in this draft, I'm going to be a first-round pick? Like, when was it that kind of clicked for you?
Miami game.
It's Miami against Florida State, the Hurricanes and the Seminoles. Van Dyke. Ball came loose. It's on the ground.
Jermaine Johnson is not just a great player at Florida State. He will be a Sunday guy.
The ubiquitous Jermaine Johnson. He is everywhere on the field this afternoon. Van Dyke swallowed and sacked. And guess who?
Was a dog.
You only got one guess. Jermaine Johnson.
Jermaine had the best performance of his career, walking away with 3 sacks in a single game.
But Jermaine, man,
I think I cried in that game, actually, because this is what I left Georgia in pursuit of.
He ended his season with 12 sacks and 18 tackles for loss, winning ACC Defensive Player of the Year. In 1 year, he went from a rotational rusher to a first-round pick. So what changed from Georgia to FSU?
I was just cut loose, to be quite honest. I feel that really the biggest change in my game from Georgia to Florida State was being cut loose and gaining more confidence, because I knew I had my teammates relying on me that much more because I'm out there so much.
He had done enough to solidify himself as a first-round pick, but not everyone was convinced.
So why FSU is not always about, it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not always about, you feel me, winning. At some point, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's about, you know, making sure, because the end goal is not college. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's like making sure you get PT. You know what I mean? Sometimes a lot of these players don't give a dang about winning, bro, sometimes, bro. No, I mean, I just want to get playing time. You got play. You got players that care about that image, but like, dang, how long you gonna care about that image and not get no PT? You just over there just to be over there. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I can't blame people for entering the transfer portal. You know what I'm saying? Can't blame people for doing that. At the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you at the end of the day. End goal is the NFL. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, bro, I go wherever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You feel me? If I get PT, if I ain't getting PT at Georgia, I would have transferred too. I ain't gonna lie to you. Give a dang if we 3-6. I'm having my best career over here. So even though we're doing good, I'm shining though.
Jermaine Johnson does not have what it takes to get it done in the National Football League at the next level. I'm putting a 5th-round grade on Jermaine Johnson.
I can't stand people like this, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand people like this. People that think they word means something, like people that talk, all these so-called experts. You're not experts, gang. Like, that junk is such a, like, a false narrative. You're not an expert. I promise you, this dude probably didn't even play football, or you're not an expert, gang. How you gonna tell somebody what they ain't? Like you God or something. Like, bro, you was a human. Your breath stank. You know what I mean? You do, like, bro, you was a human being. Why are you talking like you God? Like, Jermaine Johnson is not. That is your opinion. But stop. Don't make it seem like what you saying, like, holds weight. Because it doesn't, bro. You know what I'm saying? Who freak is you to tell me what I'm not? Freak is you. The audacity of people, boy.
In the National Football League at the next level. I'm putting a 5th-round grade on Jermaine Johnson. He's a bust waiting to happen.
So draft night came with questions. Was he a top 10 talent or just a one-year wonder?
So I'm sitting there, 4 goes by. So I got you. I'm like, I'm going 10 to the Jets. I knew it. 10 comes around, Garrett.
The picks kept going. And no Jermaine Johnson.
I cannot believe Jermaine Johnson is still out there. Jermaine Johnson's my 9th overall player. The NFL was that high on Jermaine Johnson the second compared to maybe draft Twitter.
Then finally, the Jets trade up to pick 26 and they select
Jermaine Johnson, linebacker, Florida State.
Hey y'all, it's Coach JB, man. All the way from the beginning. JUCO, that's the man right there, man. I'm telling you.
From last year.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Yes, sir. You feel me? Yes, sir. He ain't forget your boy JB. JB had to come out there and support the kid. Shout out my boy JB. I like JB because JB kept it real. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy JB, man. Shout out JB.
Linebacker, Florida State. Hey, y'all. Let's go JB, man. All the way from the beginning. Chuko, that's the man right there, man. I'm telling you.
From last chance U to a first-round pick. But just like Georgia, he joined an absolute stacked defensive line. Carl Lawson, John Franklin Myers, Bryce Huff. Now wearing 52, he had to earn his respect again. He started as a rotational rusher, but that didn't stop him from making plays. Because in week 4, he got his first NFL sack.
And he is sacked, the rookie Jermaine Johnson.
But the next game, he suffered an ankle injury, and he was out for 3 games. And when he came back against Buffalo, he made an impact immediately.
Allen tripped up. He could not get past Jermaine Johnson.
Still, his role was limited, and he finished the year with just 2.5 sacks. It wasn't the season he had hoped for, but to others, it was even worse. The Draft Network called this next year a make-or-break season, especially after the Jets drafted another edge rusher, Will McDonald, in the first round. And Jermaine Johnson didn't like that statement one bit. He went back to work, and when he showed up for year 2, he wore a new number, number 11, the same number he wore when he dominated at Independence, Georgia, and Florida State. And in the season opener against the Bills, it showed.
Quarterback run up the middle, not going anywhere, Jermaine Johnson.
Jermaine was finally getting consistent reps, earning the starting role, and that's all he needed.
Wilson steps up, chase from behind, and there goes the football. Wilson.
You know he ain't gonna scare off the lot. You know he gonna just take the sack.
DeVito, pressure's coming, and he is sacked. Pocket collapsing, and he'll be sacked. Jermaine Johnson, they're just 3-man rush, and Herbert is sacked nonetheless.
Against one of the best teams in football, he made 2 game-changing plays, both leading to turnovers.
Hurts in trouble. A wobbler as he's hit, and it's intercepted. Here they bring the house towards Hurts. The pass is deflected and intercepted. Quinnen Williams.
This dude was everywhere. It wasn't just rushing the
Rolling.
passer. His run stop was just as good. I mean, he was even blocking punts. But he saved his best play for
Dobby,
last.
loaded. Not even Dobby.
And then it's picked off. That Jermaine
Yeah, what y'all know about that, y'all? Y'all know about that yet?
All Jets edge rushers. Jermaine Johnson.
He said she missed me. She wants to kiss me. Oh no!
It was a true breakout season, so he got rewarded. The kid
Abby,
with a
loaded.
1.9 GPA, forced
Abby,
to go
loaded.
to community college in Independence, Kansas. Made the Pro Bowl.
Couldn't have been more thankful for it. There's very little that life can throw at me now that can get me stumped because of my journey and because of the path God laid out for me to walk. So I'm incredibly thankful for it. I wouldn't change anything.
Please hit